For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fiber website. Hey guys, welcome to an update video with regards to content on the channel. This one is basically going to be me waffling into the camera for a couple of minutes, so feel free to tab out. There's literally nothing to look at here, it's just my face and a green screen. So if you want to just listen whilst doing something else, then feel free to do so. The basic gist you may have seen with what I've been tweeting out on Twitter, surprisingly, over the past couple of days, or leading up to the weekend, is that the Become a Legend series, the My Player series, isn't getting anywhere near the views that I was hoping that it would. The support that is shown on it is very passionate, and those of you that love the series love it, but those of you that don't like the series hate it. And there, quite simply, at this stage, aren't enough of you that love it for me to be able to keep it as, you know, a bona fide once a day, every single day series on the channel to, you know, be a regular part of my daily content. So as things stand, I'm not going to drop it entirely. I did mention on Twitter saying that I was contemplating just completely replacing the series, scrapping it entirely, and you know, starting something new, something FIFA orientated. And there was an outcry on social media of people saying, please don't do that, Ches. So whilst I won't scrap it entirely, I think not immediately, because obviously I need to get thumbnails made and plan stuff out, but in the next couple of weeks, the My Player series, or Become a Legend series, it's My Player, I'm just going to call it My Player because that's what it is. So the My Player series is not going to take a back seat. It will still be on the channel. I'm not going to completely disregard it like I did with the Dortmund series. That Dortmund series is now completely dead, by the way. I just didn't enjoy it. So I'm not going to put out stuff that I don't enjoy. I still enjoy making the My Player, very much so, and was absolutely thrilled to get my first goal for England yesterday in the episode that went up on Saturday. If you missed it, check the channel page for it. But I think what I'm going to do, at least my initial plan here, and feel free to give me your feedback and your thoughts in the comment section as well, is to run another FIFA career mode alongside the Roma one and the My Player. So Roma will still be daily. Even that series isn't necessarily doing as well as I hoped it would, because it's Serie A and not Premier League, thus meaning the other series that will probably start soonish will be another Premier League based career mode, probably Southampton, considering they ran Roma so close for the vote for the main series. But whilst Roma will remain daily, this secondary FIFA series will be either alternated, or I'll have to figure out some sort of schedule to intertwine it with the My Player, so that you have a Roma video every single day, 7 days a week, and then the second upload will either be a secondary English-based FIFA career mode or the Become a Legend / My Player series. I am wanting to start doing some Ultimate Team content in FIFA in the year of 2018, sorry, and for the remainder of FIFA 18, but I don't want to commit to a full series because I just quite simply don't have the time. That's why there hasn't been Ultimate Team content on the channel for the past few weeks or months even, because I haven't had the time to commit to doing it. Time is a big factor in all of the various different series here. So Ultimate Team wise, I'm going to play some Ultimate Team, and if I do a draft, or if I build a new team, or, you know, get a new player in a pack or whatever, then I will throw up the odd Ultimate Team video, but it will be as an extra video. It won't come as a replacement for either the Roma series, the alternate FIFA Career Mode series, or the Become a Legend. So there will be Ultimate Team stuff coming. I'm not sure how regular it will be. I'm not sure when it will start, but hopefully soon, and hopefully at least 1 or 2 videos a week if I can get them out. But again, I'm wanting to stream as well, Football Manager series. I'm enjoying doing that, but there just isn't enough hours in the day, unfortunately, and the hours that are in the day at the minute are not, or the hours being spent making content at the minute aren't being rewarded with the views that I necessarily need to keep the channel growth going. So, as it has been the case 3 or 4 times in the course of running this channel, I'm making a change. You either keep struggling and just fade off into insignificance, or you get proactive and you actively make a change. So I'm going to actively make a change, and hopefully it will be a change for the betterment of the channel. You also may have seen earlier on in the week that I was mentioning on Twitter about contemplating, and this is still, bear in mind, this is still extremely early stages. I was contemplating figuring out starting up a Patreon page. I will do a specific video solely for that in the coming weeks. Like I say, it's very, very early stage still. I'm very borderline with whether I actually want to go ahead and do it or not. And as I stated on Twitter, one thing I will make sure I say from the off, a Patreon page isn't a fund my lifestyle type thing. It would be to improve the content on the channel, to give me more time to allow more time to put more effort into more high quality and differing styles of content as well. So that is a whole other video and a whole other mess that I will get into at some point over the next few weeks, but it got a mixed reaction on Twitter as expected. And I'm sure mentioning Patreon on a YouTube channel of my size would get a mixed response here as well. But like I say, I'm saying from the off, it's not a fund my lifestyle. It's not me begging for cash. It's me wanting to improve the quality of the content on the channel and not having the time or resources to be able to do that myself. That is the reasoning behind me contemplating a Patreon right now. But like I say, it's still weeks away if it happens, and I'm still very much 50-50 on whether it will or not. But it's something that might be in the works. So that's the gist of things right now. That's where I am with the channel. The Roma series will continue daily. The My Player will continue daily for the next week or so. Like I said, I've got to get thumbs and stuff made and figure stuff out with regards to schedule, etc. But there will still be 2 videos a day on the channel in some form. And maybe an extra video with the old Ultimate Team video upload as well, but that is coming. I need to figure out what I want to make, when I want to make it, how I'm going to make it, can I find the time to make it and still stream and still make a Roma video every day and still make a second upload every day as well. So it's a bit of a clusterfuck right now, and obviously with January CPMs being low, I'm putting just as much effort into the content on the channel, and with the views dipping too, as well as CPMs going down, it makes planning the future difficult. But I want there to be a future, so I'm not just going to sit and watch everything die off. I'm going to be proactive and actively make a change to the stuff that I'm putting out on the channel. So over the next couple of weeks, things will be changing, hopefully for the better, and we will see what happens after that. But like I say, if I do, well, I am going to bring a second FIFA series to the channel, and it will. I'm 95% sure it's going to be a Southampton series, because they were. I want to do it in England, and they ran Roma so close to being the new series, the new daily series, that they're the obvious go-to team. There will be a Youth Road to Glory series, and that will come after the Roma one has ended, as has always been the case. The only thing that worries me with a Youth Road to Glory series is, as has been the case with any series outside of England, most notably this Roma one with Serie A. I had the same problem with Napoli last year in Serie A. Series outside of England and outside of the Premier League don't get views, or as many views as those that are in the Premier League. And I'm worried that if I commit to a really long-term series with regards a Youth Road to Glory, that the first 3 or 4 weeks will go great, and then interest will fade out, and I'll be left in this exact same position again, like I am with the My Player. I was begged and begged and begged to do a My Player series. I put a My Player series out, it did well, and then people were like, I wanted a My Player, you did it for a few weeks, and now I want something different. And it's like, well, I'm trying to commit to long-term content here, and unfortunately I just have to keep refreshing stuff, which is why long-term series haven't really been a theme on the channel, other than the odd Cambridge United Road to Glory. And even that has had to be supplemented by one, if not two other series on the channel to maintain the view levels up, to make sure that obviously this can continue to be a full-time income, etc. So these are just thoughts that are coming out of my face right now that hopefully you guys can appreciate and understand where I'm coming from and understand the reasonings why I'm doing what I'm doing. I was going to scrap the My Player entirely, but I was persuaded otherwise by yourselves on Twitter. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think about what's happening, and if you're excited for another Premier League series, if you're looking forward to a Youth Road to Glory series. I do want to do that, but it's whether I can warrant putting the time and effort into it for it to get the views to come back. It's a results business, YouTube, unfortunately, and it doesn't matter how much time or effort or quality of content you put out, or into the quality of content that you put in, the views are all that matter. So unfortunately the My Player isn't getting the views, so I can't continue to grind that out for a daily series. I need something else to supplement alongside it as well. So that's the case. But they are my thoughts. They are the Sunday ramblings of a Chesnoid, and hopefully the changes that I'm planning on making will see an upturn in the growth of the channel. So fingers crossed. I seem to be at this stage multiple times a year where things go really well and then they tail off, and then you have to make a change, and then things do well for a bit and then they tail off and then you have to make a change. So I always try and keep you guys involved in the process when things like that happen, rather than just chopping and changing immediately. So I'm giving you a heads up and letting you know what is going to happen, what might happen, what may happen, and getting your feedback on it. So that's what this video is. Thank you for listening and watching. If you did watch, it's literally just my face and a green screen. I apologise that you've had to sit and look at that for 10 minutes, but that's all for this video. There will have been, actually I'm not sure when I'll put this up on Sunday. I may make this the midday upload, in which case there'll be a Roma episode later tonight, and this will replace the Become a Legend episode. But there was a Become a Legend episode yesterday that involved my first goal for England, so check that out if you missed it. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed, actually. If you're new to the channel, why you'd be new to the channel will make it 12 minutes into me rambling, I'm not sure, but if you are, then subscribe, hit that little notification bell. Even if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any new videos, because of course sub boxes can fail you the majority of the time. So do make sure you do that. But for now, that's all for me, or all from me for this particular video. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Thank you for your feedback in the comment section. Thank you for your continued support on the channel and all of the multiple series we do, and hopefully the new ones will do just as well.